What did you guys do for spring break? I went to the movies twice.
I watched Dumbo and
I watched Endgame. Yeah, I went to see Little and
I'm watching Endgame on Friday if Ben invites me, but okay.
Everyone's gonna spoil it today, I feel like.
Yeah, I already know who dies.
Okay, well don't say it.
Don't say it.
Who says? Okay, well, this is the Live in 5 show. I'm Maya.
And I'm Sean.
Whether you believe it or not, miracles do truly happen, and that's what the new movie Breakthrough is based on. So stay tuned for more.
Remember all those Little League games you played as a youngling? Well, now you can play those on your TV. That's right, MLB is now on your PS4. More to come in today's Hot Topics.
Yes, fans were able to experience the debut of the Avengers Endgame.
But what does this mean for the box office?
We got news about Kyrie, the Warriors, and the NFL draft, and more to come on sports.
All this and more
right after the break.
I am Tetzlaff, California.
I am Tetzlaff, California.
We are Tetzlaff, California.
I am Tetzlaff, California.
I am Tetzlaff, California.
And we're back.
Now it's time to check out what's going on around campus.
Okay, so April is Autism Awareness Month. What do you think that means?
Probably means that kids are all around the district or around the states have autism, and I hope they feel much better and understand the word a little bit.
Okay. Why do you think it's important to bring awareness to autism?
I think it's important because we need to be aware of the special needs so we can help them in their ways. Yeah.
Why do you think it's important to bring awareness to autism?
Help raise money to make others happy and to make the families happy too.
Why is it important to bring awareness to autism this month?
So that we as a school can understand our students a little bit better, those that have autism, and we can understand how to be more welcoming and, you know, just being accepting of all students.
Okay. Why do you think it's important to bring attention to autism?
Autism is an important thing because it's an important thing because because people will need things to help them with, or in situations of people making fun of them. We should always be appreciative of who they are and why are they here, or why have they not given up? Because we always accept people for who they are.
Because so people won't like make fun of people when they're different, you know?
And so like what Nicholas said, and so people will be aware of how autism affects people. Like my brother, he has autism.
my cousin!
He has autism and he doesn't talk or do anything very much. He just talks to himself very quietly and just chews on everything. And he's 7.
Performance at Washington Middle School is tomorrow, so mark your calendars to remember to support your fellow Trojans.
Those of you going to Soak City, permission slips will be due May 2nd and May 3rd, before school in front of room 305. The trip will cost $30. Please give exact change.
8th graders going to Disneyland, permission slips may be turned in from May 7th through May 9th, before school in front of room 305. You will also turn in $120 worth of cash. Also, you must be on the activity list by May 1st.
This year's Tetzlaff play will be based on the Addams Family. Soon enough, you will be able to watch the creepiest family alive right in front of your eyes on May 9th through 11th.
Now, 7th graders, the end of the year is almost here, which means time to head to John's Incredible Pizza. If you would like to attend, permission slips must be turned in on May 23rd and May 24th before school in front of room 305. The trip costs $15 in cash only. Make sure you are on the activity list by May 15th. And that wraps it up for the Tetzlaff play-by-play.
Stick around, buddies. We'll be back before you can take a nice deep breath.
Man, I'm so happy to be going on this field trip that's gonna happen soon.
I've been tardy a lot.
Yeah?
You're on the non-activity list, bud. You can't go on your field trip.
Run.
Welcome back.
Time to get into today's hot topics.
Miracles can really come true. The new movie Breakthrough is based on a true story which is about a boy named John Smith who one day is messing around with his friends on a frozen lake in Missouri. Then his life is put in danger when he falls under the ice. When his mom, Joyce Smith, finds out about this horrific accident, she rushes to the hospital. When she sees her son's heartbeat monitor go blank, she starts to beg God to help John. Then John comes back to life, but he still fights for his life. This movie will be coming out in theaters on April 17th of this year.
Are you ready to experience the glory of a pro Major League Baseball player without even leaving your house? Well, MLB 19 The Show is the game for you. You can play with new baseball legends in popular game modes. One game mode includes Diamond Dynasty, a game mode where you get to use different players and play against other real people online. Also, there are new ways to train your player while on the road to the show. The players can now lift weights, bench press, and even work on their footwork. Also, when you play on the road to the show, you can play missions to earn even more points for your player. The broadcasting for the ball game has also improved, with new reporters and even in-game debates between reporters have been added. Video gamers are excited to experience and play the life of a pro baseball player.
Now it's time for another fashionable segment of Staying Fly with Shy.
Welcome back to another special episode of SFWS on the design of a decade. Today we are stopping in the 60s. To be amongst the best dressed meant you wore lots of polyester in the form of capri pants, slacks, A-line miniskirts, and contrast colored shift dresses, often with textured tights, low block heels, or tall boots for stomping, and swing wing coats topped off with a stylish floppy hat. Clothes were vibrant with color and lots of patterns like plaid.
I think the best fashion trend from the 1960s is the clothing with colorful geometric shapes and patterns, because you can still see it in fashion today.
The trend from the 1960s that I think still remains a fashion is the afro, because sometimes when I go places I will see people with them. Not a lot of them, but I do.
I think some fashion trends remain like your classic pantsuits because the fabric and the colors change, making it unique. Unlike fads such as floppy hats that go because they cover your face. They're better classics.
All styles have a confidence, which makes each trend unique, which you can switch up and make your own.
So my favorite clothing trend was when James Brown wore his jacket when he was performing, and that was very fashionable.
My favorite trendsetter from the 60s and to this day is Jackson 5, who not only inspires me through their fashion, but through their music. Until next time, I want you back. Hee hee.
Welcome back, Trojans, and I'm still Sai.
And I'm still your girl, Shy. Avengers Assemble. It's the moment all Avengers fans have been waiting for. We won't give it away any spoilers, but the box office numbers can speak for themselves.
That's right, last Thursday's preview set a $60 million record, breaking the ceiling formerly set by the prior Avengers Infinity Wars movie.
Which made it a mere $39 million in comparison. And that's just domestically. Globally, in-game reeled in $107 million on premiere day.
Now it's time for sports. But remember, tell us what you think on our Instagram, TetzlaffCA.
And what you thought was going to happen and what you didn't expect.
What's up, Tetzlaff? Welcome to the Sports Zone. We'll switch it up. I'm Raiden.
I'm Kyle.
I'm Shakir.
Let's get to some sports.
Alright, starting off with some NBA news, sort of NBA news. Zion Williamson is basically the #1 pick. That's what everybody's thinking right now to go to the NBA. But he also has a teammate, which is a very great pick. And his name is Barrett, and he's 6'7", both 6'7". And people are debating over which one is the top prospect of college basketball. And yeah, I'll update you guys on that.
All right, speaking of picks, we got news about the NFL draft, but we're on a short time schedule for sports, so that's all time for today. We'll continue this tomorrow. Now toss on the world news.
Climate change activists in London have gone to great lengths to prove their point to their world. For 3 straight days, the Extinction Rebellion seek to highlight the, quote, disastrous action, end quote, on climate change. They hope to get governments to declare a, quote, climate emergency, end quote, reduce greenhouse gas emissions to 0 by 2025, and for citizens' assemblies to lead the government on climate and ecological justice. Some demonstrators blocked some of London's main traffic ways, and in one of London's most busy stations, a pair of protesters decided to glue themselves to the top of a train.
To stop any one of these protests being organized, the Wi-Fi network at underground stations have been turned off in order to prevent more activists staging more protests. Authorities have expressed some wariness with the demonstration. Since the start of this protest, over 300 people have been arrested, and police imposed bans about protesting and demonstrating in some areas.
How did you get that much glue to glue yourself into a train?
I wonder why they shut down the Wi-Fi networks.
You glued onto a train. Who glues themselves on a train? A train. We're not a bus.
And that's all the time we have. Now it's time to check out today's FYI. How many hours did spring break last? 190 hours, 240 hours, 270 hours, or 310 hours? Take 5.
Spring break lasted 240 hours.
Now it's time for Did You Know with Tommy, Lorenzo.
First of all, I'm not Tommy.
Hello, Trojans. Welcome back to DYK. I'm Lorenzo, and today we have Amia again. So you can talk about.
So this week, ASB is selling tickets for the Soak City field trip, and next week we will be selling Disneyland tickets from the 7th to the 9th.
8th graders only.
No. Oh wait, for Disneyland, yes.
I wish I could go on freaking broke. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Soak City, by the way. I like that place. Well, that's all the time we have for today. You know, we'll see you all here tomorrow. We love you 3000. Goodbye.